Right now on DRX is actually on Pyoshik.
Chovy needs to utilize that to get this team ahead and allow them to snowball, exactly like you were talking about. But it is just extraordinarily pivotal, and I don't even know whether it's going to be enough, because the teamfight composition out of T1 is just obscene. Ridiculous amounts of utility, CC, and AoE damage coming out of this squad. We'll see whether DRX can pull themselves together. That's exactly the comp we were expecting. Whether it's good, we'll have to find out right now as we are onto the Rift for game number 1.
Better items, better trade potency, and the opponent's options are restricted, but it seems like what they want to do is convert the mid pressure into an attempted dive down here, but Cuz is reading it.
Yeah, he's waiting, lying in wait. Is the troll. Spear is going to go wide, but Chovy's now making his way in. Picking that card, Cuz eventually shows himself, and the pillar not going to be quite enough there. Make It Rain comes down, Carrier not going to take the double up damage, but I don't know how Carrier threaded that one, as Teddy takes a lot, but is going to survive for now. Opportunity for the Twisted Fate to get down there, but instead, they're going to read Faker's movements and allow Chovy to get inside track on this mid lane and the added farm.
And bit of a trade coming in from Teddy and Effer, and all that they're doing here is they're trying to utilize Cuz.
They're going 2 versus 3 at the moment. Yeah, there it is. Chovy's going to make his way down. That's a great stun, and First Blood goes over to Chovy. Faker now teleporting in exactly the wrong position and whiffs the ultimate. Deft picks up that kill, and DRX are off to a roaring start.
Well, DRX would happen.
No. It does a bit of damage onto Deft, that's about it. Might deny him the kill. Having a look at what Chovy was doing. Oh, that is some LS reversal positioning right there as well.
Well, managed to get the kill. And they find themselves with a 2,500 gold lead as well as an Ocean, and they roll really good. Cloud second.
Light Vigil comes down though. Teddy has to flash, and then DRX say that's all they really wanted.
Has the jungle item. Pick up a Ruby Crystal as the next item, and Deft is going to get a second turret plate. So, I mean, this is a...
Oh, final chapter comes in. There's the bullet time. Deft has heal almost available, but has to flash. It's not quite off cooldown, so that's a free flash being...
They're not actively looking for it, and that just has to come down with lane manipulation. Deft is going to shove in this wave one more time, and they're going to allocate all of the gold into APHELIOS.
Not bad. He's the main scaling proponent of this composition, and for that reason, you need to accelerate him as much as you can to make him relevant at the times where the rest of his team is. I think it's a really smart decision from DRX, and there it is, the 610 gold, taking down that last plate and the turret. Teddy also having to vacate that brush, as Pyoshik will easily take down this Cloud Drake, and we're heading towards some mountains. Not exactly the Drake that DRX were looking for, but they're honestly, I mean, if they haven't basically won the game before Dragon Soul, then, you know, it's probably going to be all over, as Deft does use the heal. Teleport's coming in all over the map right now as YUMI gets the Yumi onto Cuz. There's the ORNN. Deft going to get knocked up, singled out, not destroyed just yet, but Cuz goes over and bops him. Now Carrier is golden and delicious for T1 as they get 2 swift kills. Some overextension for DRX. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, so 2 minutes to keep scaling up, keep getting more items. Ornn, really close. Chovy.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Gets his gold card down. Faker does have the ulti, and Chovy's going to flash it, but Cuz flashes in on top of him. Stunned up for a while, but it looks like Cuz is going to survive and carry and take down the top outer turret, but they'll trade it for the outer in mid lane. Definitely an incredibly highly valued turret for a Twisted Fate NIDALEE composition. You can understand why they just let Shirley go.
However, this is the most power Faker can get right now. What the hell?
That was scouting. That was a scouting ultimate from Canna. Just try to get his ram in the brush. He was calling his ram.
What was that?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not a wizard. I can't read his mind. The Mountain Drake has been started. Should be a 50-50 here as Cuz has made his way into the pit. Canna getting stunned up there for a moment as Doran gets himself around the side. Zoomies do heal up Cuz quite a lot. Now the rest of DRX looking for their opportunity. Final chapter comes down, but very defensively. And it looks like DRX are just happy to poke. They've got wild cards, and they do have the long-range Q out of this Calibrum. But bullet time comes down. Perry is not going to find it. Oh no, it's a disaster for DRX. Thought that he might be able to thread the needle on it. But Chovy going to use his stopwatch, and it is taken. So Soul Point does belong to DRX, but they lose Chovy. And now Canna is on the chase. That's a fantastic interruption there as Moonlight Vigil comes down. Death with gigantic damage! Double kill out of nowhere, and now DRX find themselves in a 3v3, but not quite able to settle the score with an ace or anything, but evening out that...
25 seconds, and honestly, this is the part of the game where you just flip it.
Oh, 100%.
You flip it, you try to get the soul. Even if you lose the fight, you win the war.
Well, there's the dredge line to come out from Carrier. Keeps himself alive for a very long time. Chovy off to the side looking for Teddy. Bullet time not there to be laid on top of the Ornn, and these spears are landing. And DRX not taking nearly enough damage. Even the Primal Surge is starting to do so much work. T1 still with some buttons available. Bullet time and Shockwave still there. There is going to be another volley. Chovy does have his gold card at the ready. Deft has Moonlight Vigil. They are all stacked up and ready to take that damage as Crescendum Calibrum is so much from a long distance for the APHELIOS. You can see Cuz bearing the brunt of that one. Shockwave completely whiffs. And there's the dredge line. It's going to land onto Faker, who cleanses, flashes, gets himself the heck out of there, and T1 have to give up the Mountain Soul.
And well, that is probably...
And we'll also have some lifesteal in the build once the Mercurial Scimitar does come in. I actually really like the Death Stance that Mystic put together as we have another fight here. Cuz caught out of position with a Yumi available as well, so is a little bit tankier. Sidestep is great out of Carrier, but Doran happy to soak. As now Chovy off to the side. They've corralled T1 yet again. Now Cuz down to about half health. The wild cards are there, and I love how DRX are slipping around this fight instead of actually just diving straight in, as Canna has to flash. They're underneath their turret. So much AoE comes out. 200 years worth of damage now as Deft will take down Faker. Canna, the next one on the chopping block, as Doran does get his revenge after being solo killed 4 times the last time these teams met in the LCK. That is but a distant memory, and the XP farming obviously did its job. As this inhibitor turret's taken down, and DRX, they're not looking to waste any time at all. They might just be able to end right here, but it is 5 versus 3 plus 2 Nexus turrets.
Well, they got the Mountain Soul, so...
Yeah, that's a good point. That's going to take down Teddy. That's a you and me that you didn't want to do, and that is the ace here for DRX. 27.5 minutes, and DRX have toppled the Titans and won game 1 against T1.